Just last month, the U.S. Census Bureau backed away from a controversial change to how it counts people with disabilities. The yearly survey asks people to answer yes or no if they have a certain disability. Now, that proposed change would have asked people to rate their difficulty instead. Only those who answer they have a lot of difficulty or cannot do it at all would be considered disabled. Our Sally Hernandez talked to a group who says the Census Bureau made the right choice to back away from the change, but it's still not doing enough.
And when it comes to the U.S. Census Bureau, there is something that you express as a concern with how they are counting some of this population, or maybe not even counting them.
People with disabilities are already undercounted in places like healthcare and across like many other places like workplace and things like that. But the numbers that the census collects also sort of ties to how we enforce supports, regulations that people with disabilities get, the way the ADA is enforced, the way your social security is calculated. So it's really important that we take a very serious look at the approach we use to make this count and do it the right way so that people can get the tools and resources they need.
What can be done at the state or local or even the federal level when it comes to lawmakers and how they can help?
One of the things that would have been great for the Census Bureau to do is to reach out to agencies at Health and Human Services, at Department of Labor, at these spaces where they've cultivated expertise. When we talk about individuals with disabilities, we're not talking about some population you've never seen before. We're talking about our brothers, our sisters, our neighbors, our friends, and in many cases, as even in my case, talking about ourselves. And then I think more than anything, we want to follow one of the main tenets of the entirety of the disability community: nothing about us without us. And what that means in this sense is for us to make sure that doctors, nurses, decision makers, policymakers are working with the disability community as they craft these ideas, these policies, and these practices that'll ultimately be the benefit for everyone.
Thank you so much, Patrick, for joining us this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Sally. Thank you for having me.